With current fuel prices at an all-time high, Dacia is well placed to offer consumers an already existing and growing infrastructure of LPG alternative fuel-propelled cars. Dacia lays claim to being the only manufacturer selling the customer an LPG car direct from the factory. They have a history of producing LPG cars as well, so they know what they're at. And with all things fuel alternative these days, it would be a misstep if you didn't at least consider the LPG variant. With Dacia's Sandero Stepway, you get that SUV look that buyers are craving these days because it's based on the cheapest new car you can buy for a bargain basement price. You're really getting the best value new car out there. With the old Sandero, one of the sacrifices you had to make was on style. Its slightly awkward dimensions made for a bit of a goofy look, but this new car has much more coherent, sharper lines and crisper details. All those SUV styling cues are present and correct too, with chunky bumpers, jacked up ride height and roof rails. The old Sandero was based on the old 2005 Renault Clio platform, whereas this new Sandero is based on the latest Clio platform. This means you get a whole host of safety equipment and luxury kit that was not previously available, and a lot of it comes standard on most versions. The new platform is a lot stronger than the old one, which should mean that it's better in a crash, and also you get emergency braking as standard. As a result, you may have expected a stronger Euro NCAP crash test result than the 4 stars the old Sandero earned. However, the Euro NCAP tests have moved on since then, and it didn't fare so well this time around. The trim structure is different with the Sandero Stepway compared to the regular Sandero hatchback. The Stepway starts at Essential, moves up to Comfort, and then the premium trim is Prestige. On the LPG side of things, it's absolutely seamless. There's a small button you push to the side of the driver's door and away you go. If anything, it feels a little smoother to drive somehow. The TCE biofuel is a brilliantly cost-effective fuel alternative. There are 2 downsides: the loss of the space where the spare tyre would normally sit, and the availability of LPG on forecourts. Once you switch to LPG via a button on the dash, the LPG fuel range pops up in the binnacle. You can switch seamlessly between petrol or LPG, and once one runs out, the engine automatically switches to the remaining fuel tank. Next up, the interior. And another thing that will strike you is the infotainment system, which is standard on all but the entry-level cars. It looks great, is easy to use, and it's responsive, which is exactly what you want. Plus it's got all of the usual functionality covered. The system provides Bluetooth, nav, Android Auto, wireless Apple CarPlay, but lots of stuff like that still isn't available in many cutting-edge cars. Another area in which the Sandero platform pays dividends is the way it drives. It's not the last word in precision or plushness, but it does a decent job in both of those areas, even if the steering is a little bit slow and spongy. In general, it's miles better than the old Sandero in terms of quality. It also feels a lot sturdier, and for the money you pay, it's unbeatable.